Now hopping right into it, to one of the most fun 2Ks of all time, NBA 2K13, man. Now this game had so many broken mechanics, but the main two I'm gonna speak about, or like the main two that people know. Obviously the Euro step 3-pointer glitch. If you did this little Euro step, it was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? If you had Ray Allen, Steve Novak, Carmelo, you was hitting that shot. You know what I'm saying? Then the unblockable dunks, man. Once those flashes came on, it was a wrap. Once the flashes came on in the crowd, you was getting dunked on or something. It was nothing you could do, man. You know what I'm saying? You was at the mercy of the player. But this game was still fun at the end of the day. But dunks was crazy. Now, if you're new to 2K, this might surprise you, but if you are OG who've been playing 2K for a while, it won't really surprise you. But NBA 2K16 did have a broken move, and that broken move was the step back glitch, man. If you know, you know. This move, you were able to get a speed boost out of it. You know what I'm saying? It was an uncontestable shot once you did the step back realistically. And then you had like a little green window when you did it. It was like, it's so weird. Like, if you know, you know. Like, that step back glitch was absolutely crazy. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you had the 6'7" guards out there with the step back. Move was absolutely ridiculous. Say congratulations. Now, you can say this move is probably the most broken move in 2K history, and you wouldn't be wrong. Obviously, I'm talking about the snatchback. Now, 2K18 had a crazy move where you would literally run into your opponent and just go between the legs and get a mean snatchback, and every time you would get a green animation almost every time. It was one of the most broken moves I've ever seen in my life when it came to 2K. Probably the craziest broken move ever. You know what I'm saying? You could be a big man, a guard. It did not matter. You know what I'm saying? You was gonna get the shot off with this animation. You know what I'm saying? But I'm off this 2K, man. Every time I talk about this game, I be throwing up. Moving on to NBA 2K19, man. Now, I know some of you guys would say dexing was pretty broken. I don't care what you say. Pushing was the most broken move in this game. You know what I'm saying? This game, it was like, if you even think about this game, the first thing I know that comes to mind has to be pushing, bro. This was the most broken mechanic in the game. You would play the best defense in the world, and then you would just get knocked out of the way. You know what I'm saying? And then the opponent would get an open shot. It was just a broken mechanic, man. At the end of the day, I still don't even know why 2K added this. I get it. They try to be different and unique and innovate, but this was so worthless, bro. Like, you know how many times I would play good defense and I would just get knocked out of it? This game, bro, I mean, it was fun. Don't get me wrong, but come on. Moving on to one of the most controversial 2Ks of all time, NBA 2K20. Now, this 2K had a few broken moves / mechanics. I'm just gonna throw them all out there. Obviously, one of the main ones was the hop step glitch. You know what I'm saying? That move was so OP. But then even if you got off that, the momentum behind the back. I mean, this move was so broken and explosive. I mean, it was so hard to stay in front of your man when this move came out, especially if you played stage. It was so broken, bro. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. But at the end of the day, this game was still fun, but that explosive behind the back was just something else. It was definitely something else.
I was trying to make a way out like it was my first day out. My side, you don't want war with us. I felt so stuck in my life.
Now this game right here, 2K21, bro, this game had I ain't gonna lie, gang. This game had so many issues when it came to moves. Obviously, the main one was the speed glitch. Didn't matter what build you had. You could have had a big man, guard. It didn't matter. You was speed boosting all around the court if you wanted to. Just didn't make any sense how much separation you would get, you know, when you did the speed glitch. Then to add on to that, there was something called the Curry slide. Oh my gosh, man. The Curry slide in this game, it bailed out so many bums. When I mean it bailed out so many bums, I mean it bailed out so many bums. Now imagine the momentum behind the back from 2K20, and you're able to add that to your arsenal with the speed glitch and the Curry slide. that was 2K21, bro. Literally, like, guards were just at the peak of just nonsense. It was just so bad, bro. Like, the Curry sliding and the momentum. Man, this game, bro, was something else, bro. Like, don't even get me started on the next gen side. I mean, that was what next gen was known for. It was literally Curry slide, 3-point, Curry slide, or just dunk the ball. You know what I'm saying? If you played 21 next gen, anybody that talks about that game, that's what everybody says. It was literally just a Curry slide, 3-point shooting game. You know, nobody really liked it.
The ones that hate me the most look just like me. Don't know what to blow it on. I tell a critic shut up like my show is.
Now, as bad as 21 was when it came to just a speed glitch and all that, I ain't gonna lie. 22, it might be worse. You might have a say. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the left-right cheese on 22, it literally broke dribbling. Like, you would play the best defense in the world trying to stay in front of your guy. But just imagine you doing that, and then your man just shoots out of a cannon, bro. And he just takes off from any direction, plus the crab dribble. This game, bro, when it came to that move, it just, I don't know. I think that's why a lot of people say this game was so confusing. It was because of the left-right, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if the dribbling wasn't just left-right, this game might be one of the best 2Ks ever, but the left-right literally destroyed this game when it came to a competitive side. I know, because when I tried to be competitive, it was so hard being a lockdown on this game. You know what I mean? Like, the way they would just take off, man. You know what I'm saying? That you would play the best defense in the world, and it just wouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Left-right was something else.
Push the off of the porch or break up down.
Now, moving on to one of the worst 2Ks of all time in my eyes. You know, I don't know about y'all, but now this game had two real broken moves, I guess you can say. Obviously, some people would probably bring up the quick drops, and you wouldn't be wrong because that move was unstoppable. But I think the biggest problem with this game was the moving shots. Now, when you combine it with agent threes and limitless range, this move was pretty much unstoppable. And I would know because I was a really good lockdown. I'm gonna just say that. I wasn't the greatest, but I was a really good lockdown on 23. And pretty much, you would play the best defense in the world, just like on 22, but now they were able to fade on their three-pointers. You know how annoying that is? You play the best defense in the world, and now they fading like Kobe? Come on, bro. But yeah, man, the fadeaways and then the quick drops were the two most broken things of this game. But I'm going to give it to the fadeaways, man, because like I said, you could play the best defense, and most of the time it meant nothing. It meant nothing. They was pulling up from, not even pulling up, they were fading away from half. But you guys let me know what were some of the most craziest moves / broken mechanics that you remember in 2K history. I'm gonna forget some, you know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know in the comment section. I'm still new to this YouTube thing. I said 2K, I'm bugging. But I'm still new to this YouTube thing, man. So you guys, you know, cut me some slack, you know what I'm saying? I'm still learning. But I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed, keep Christ first, man. And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm out. Peace.